Here we are at the finish of the Ultraman World Championship, and we have the woman who set the run course record and the overall Ultraman World Championship women's record today, Jen Annett. What a great race. Did you feel coming into this thing? Obviously what you did in Canada was pretty spectacular. Did you feel like, okay, I'm ready?
I don't know. That's kind of a loaded question. Everybody always asks me how I'm feeling. Training for an end of November race in Canada is really, really hard.
Lots of indoor?
Lots of indoor. Mentally, that's really hard. It's dark. It's cold. And I work full time now. I work 9-hour days. So trying to just like cram everything in with work and training and our kids like activities and everything, and just trying to be well-rounded with everything was really tough. So it's hard to say like how I was really feeling. I was really on the fence. I'm like, I don't know, but then you always forget about the bad part of how you're feeling going into a race when you're like really, really tired. And I'm like, I should probably remember that I always feel like this going into a race, that I feel like garbage. But like, so honestly, it was just, I came here to have a good experience because I have had some pretty bad luck with the Ironman on this island, and I was really, really hoping for a good experience, a good takeaway.
And right away, day one, it became obvious you and Michelle Vesterby were going to be battling. And the cool part was, on day one, you were number one and number two, 17 minutes apart. But you lost 5-6 minutes with bottle cage issues. What was your thought after day one?
Honestly, day one was tough. The currents in the water were pretty bad. There was a certain point where I think I looked at the same coral for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, this is really demotivating. And I mean, that's just the ocean for you. We're all in the same boat. And then the winds were like unbelievable in parts of the bike, along with all the climbs. So I knew that day one was going to be challenging, but it was a little bit more challenging than what I had like mentally prepared myself for. So kind of from where I sat there, I was trying to pick myself up for day number two, which honestly yesterday, I had so much fun yesterday. Yesterday was like perfect conditions.
Yes.
Nothing bad happened. Day one, we got all that done and out of the way, which is actually the exact same thing happened at Ultraman Canada.
Yes.
Exactly the same thing. Same amount of time stuck on the side of the road. So we kind of just said, like, you know what, if that happens in day two, this is plan B. We're not stopping. No stopping. So, but we didn't need to stop, so we were all good.
Yeah, day two was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Both of you guys went sub 8 hours, which is amazing. And did you feel like, the cool thing is you guys made history, right? No woman has ever won Ultraman World Championship. And they have the women first and second, both of you being moms. And when I look back at the history of Ironman and ultra distance, this is one of those moments, right? This is a very good, when you're in the midst of it, you're just racing. It's hard to look at it that way. But did you have a feel that something special was happening?
Honestly, I think it's absolutely amazing what the two of us have done here this weekend. Michelle's an incredible athlete. She is one tough cookie. I know that she can throw down when she wants to, so I'm not going to lie that I was running scared today. I kept glancing back and I'm like, oh man, she's still there. She's still there. I'm like, oh no, she's still there. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I have to make up this 11 minutes somehow if I'm going to try to do this. So, but honestly, to be able to share this kind of history with such an amazing person and a great mom, somebody I've raced with for many, many years.
Yes, you have.
It's been great. Her crew has been so great out there cheering me along and vice versa. So it's been a really, really incredible experience. And I'm pretty confident, I think, that we're going to be 1 and 2, I hope.
Yes. I'm hoping you guys are 1 and 2. It looks that way right now. Things can change. You know, when you're on those lava fields on the Queen K, your body can come apart very quickly. But hopefully, we'll have first and second moms, which I think is, one of the most iconic things that's happened in the sport of triathlon.
Yes, I'm rooting for it.
Congratulations. It was fun watching you. You were happy and smiling obviously inside. We don't know what's going on, but you seemed, especially yesterday, you were just in a great place.
Yeah, I was hurting a lot today, but I mean, I should be, shouldn't I?
Exactly. Goes with it.
But in all honesty, like, that is why I'm here. There's no money in this. It's all in the heart. Exactly. And it's all about having fun. And that's just the mentality that I had to have. And that's just, I don't know, that's just the mentality that I wanted to have, is just positive. It's all about the fun. And if I'm not having fun, then why am I putting myself through this, really?
Right. And having family, having friends, doing this as a team, yeah, pretty special.
It is. It's truly an amazing experience. It's something, like I said, that's been on my bucket list, and doing Ultraman Canada totally surpassed anything that I ever had expected of something in triathlon. Like, just a totally different experience. Those guys are just so used to just being on the sidelines all the time, right? They watch me train, they cheer for me, they see me at the finish line. That's about it.
Yes.
But my success this weekend was completely dependent on them. And they were just as much a part of this as me doing the actual race. So just a really, really incredible experience.
Love it. Congratulations again. Jen Annett, Ultraman World Champion 2024.